All right, we're here in the shop today. I'm trying to install a pegboard above my drafting table. I had one extra piece of pegboard. Basically, it was just low enough that I wasn't really using it. And so, anyway, we're going to try and install it above here and then maybe put shelves on the side. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I have this scrap wood. I'm just going to make a little L-shaped cleat in here. They're not going to be very big shelves, so they don't have to hold a lot of weight. And yeah, I think for the top one, I'm going to screw in the shelf first and then mount it to the wall. And I'm hoping I can catch a corner stud and then this stud from all that guy. Welcome to my 180 square foot shop. Over the course of the last month and a half, we built 5 crokinole boards in this shop. Super fun. We also just recently made some upgrades. So this is the new pegboard. We got some 3D printed upgrades, paper towel holder, cell phone holder, different things. Super cool. The drafting table is from our last house, but it has a couple angles that it'll sit at and then flat, obviously. Over here on this shelf, this is kind of where most of the random projects and hobbies get filled up. But so this rack is art supplies and leatherworking. We got some tools here, miter saw, chop saw, whatever. Some wood and bins on the bottom. This is drill, impact driver, stuff like that. This bin is like electrical and plumbing. This isn't like like a oscillating saw and stuff like that. Sawzall, whatever, reciprocating saw. Miscellaneous stuff all over on top. More tools over here, table saw, whatever. Some paints and stains. Lots of different projects going on. Over here, this is the main workbench area. This is on wheels as well. You can see down here in this corner, we have the bandsaw as well, and the planer. Both of those are also on wheels, and so those are modular. And it's cool, like when we're working on a project, this can actually go all the way to the wall. There's a new shop light we just installed when we moved in. There's a new shop light that'll go right above it, but then it gives us this space here. And so this shop is actually pretty small. Like if I go all the way to one corner, this is a wide angle lens, so here you go. Yeah, you can see it's not huge, but there's a lot of space here, right here. So we'll usually put like a table here, or you can put like sawhorses here, depending on what you're working on. Yeah, so moving our way this way. In our last house, we had this in our basement, and so we basically carry tools from our from our shed, the carport, basement, and kind of wherever we need to do projects. And so that had a bunch of tools in it, and it's kind of being slowly like organized out throughout the pegboard and some of these drawers and stuff. This has some storage and stuff. But it's not all the way done, so still a lot of stuff in there right now that we'll hopefully organize onto the pegboard and the shelves and stuff as we go. This station right here, not super organized over here, still undergoing some organizing and cleaning. And over here we got the pegboard here. This is mostly woodworking. So yeah, woodworking. Down here you got our attempt at dust collection, trash can. Then down here you got airbrushing, you got crokinole building, more art supplies. 180 square feet is not that big, but it's got a lot of usable space. I think we've made pretty good use of it so far. So there's shelves everywhere, projects everywhere, different hyperfixations everywhere, different hobbies everywhere, but a lot of function and super excited for the potential. It's super cool. One other thing, so the ceiling, pretty well insulated, but also there's 2 skylights when the sun is up, you know, noon on probably, I would say, when the sun is up, it's pretty well lit in here, and super nice to have that natural light from the windows and the skylights. Also does have AC. There's a little tiny space heater in this corner down here. Lots of potential, lots of room to still grow and organize, and lots of things to still do. But we got our own shop, and we're making it happen. So super cool, lots of fun, and yeah, until next time.